So am I. Sometimes I feel like that too. You know, it's hard being on your own in general, especially in this world. You know, I have no idea if anyone I know is still alive or where they are. You know, but you're not with any groups, right? Okay. Have you been bitten recently? You sure? Can you check? Oh, I see. Well, let me see your alarm. It does not look good. It doesn't look infected though. It just looks like you were injured. Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Well, it's so hard to trust other people this day and age. But you seem okay. Well, let me see what I've got here. I should have some supplies in here. Okay, let's see. I do have whatever this stuff is. It's supposed to, I think it's supposed to help, like clean up any wounds. That's about, these are bandages here. Yes, I do. I don't have much left, but I think that I should be able to take. Oh, good, yes. Got some scissors as well. I do have got a good stash of samples. Do. And then, okay. First of all, do you want some water? There's not much left, but here you go. You're welcome. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me grab some of this. I think I've got these little cotton things. Spill all over. Please. Okay. Okay. It's already looking better. I think we're gonna need the one. Let's see, I think I've got another one right here. Okay. So, what did you do before the outbreak? What did you do? Oh, how old are you? Oh, wow. So, this kind of world is the only world you knew, huh? Gosh, I can't imagine being born into this crap. This catastrophe. This disaster. Okay, I think I've got most of that. Let me close that up. Get you all bandaged up. Okay, alright. do remember a little bit of what it was like before the outbreak. Okay, so definitely gonna need more than that, but okay, that's good. Let's just wrap around. Just cut off that extra. There you go. Should be all set. At least for the time being. Right? Well, that heals up. What did I do before the outbreak? Well, I worked in stores. I sold stuff in stores to other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so people basically traded money, physical money, back when we had physical money, back when we had dollars. People would trade that for things that were sold in the store. Mm-hmm. Grab you some. Yeah, does seem kind of pointless now, really, because the main thing that I sold was cosmetics, basically. Oh yeah, let me grab you some water too. There you go. But yeah, like, let alone we're trying to grab water like this, you know, let alone needing a cream to help remove wrinkles, you know. You're welcome again. It's like, I'd rather see the wrinkles on my face to show that I've lived through all of this versus, you know, getting rid of them, you know. But it just seems so unimportant, you know. It's just like, looking back, you know, I sold things to people who didn't always necessarily need those things, you know. It's not like those items were important to their survival, to our survival, you know. I mean, obviously, you know, there were stores that did sell things that we did need, you know, like food, water, medicine, you know. Pills were in those stores all the time. They weren't hard to come by like they are now, you know. But also, you know, extra things were sold, you know. I think back then people cared so much about what they looked like, how they appeared to other people, whether it was in, you know, how their face looked, how their bodies looked. You know, there's clothes. There was, you know, how their house looked, how their cars looked. People, you know, cars were easy to access. You know, shelter was fairly easy to access. Not to everybody, but, you know, in general, you know, people weren't, you know, running for their lives or, you know, going on survival instincts like we are now. But yeah, it's just such a different world. In some ways, it feels like it was a whole other universe, a whole other planet. But then, you know, some days it feels like it was just yesterday that, you know, I was a part of that life, a part of that society. You know, it feels just like yesterday the outbreak happened too. But it's been years since all of that happened. It's been years since, you know, our world and our society, you know, it had its issues, had its problems, for sure, but, just, it felt, a little less gloomy. It felt like, at least for me, I felt like, I didn't feel like I had to be in survival mode 24/7. And there definitely were things that I worried about, for sure, and a lot of other people worried about, but, we weren't scared every day of our lives. I wasn't nervous to go to sleep, or, I definitely felt like when I was tired, I would go to sleep, I didn't feel like I had to worry about staying up in case, a zombie. I hate calling them zombies because, they were once like us, but, infected, getting us, or who knows, Fedra or some other random group of people. But for someone like you, this is all you've ever known. The stuff that I talk about you probably sounds so foreign to you. Yeah, that's true, probably read it in your school books and heard about it from your family, things like that, older people that you knew. But yeah, it's just so hard. Before the outbreak, I never thought I would have to be in survival mode like this. I hated camping before the outbreak, let alone having to do all of this. Having to hunt and trade and all that for basic needs, like food and water and shelter and everything. And, always being on the move, always being awake and aware. It's really tiring and really, really, really stressful. Oh, for sure, it is. It is for everybody. I definitely have felt points where, is it really worth surviving through all of this? It just feels like there's no hope. There definitely were times where, I felt like it wasn't really worth living in this kind of world. But at the same time, when I die, I do not want to end up like those things. Those weird, disfigured things. But, at the same time, it's like if we live through this, if we survive this, if a miracle happens, then I do want to see that. I do want to see our race, our human race, succeed. But things look so gloomy and so difficult. But, apparently, I don't know if you've heard this rumor, but apparently there's this rumor going around. A rumor that they're finding a cure for cordyceps. A cure to stop all of this. But it's really hard to believe. Yeah, so apparently the fireflies, I know, I don't always like them, I don't always agree with them, but, apparently the fireflies, they're looking into a cure, which would be amazing. Yeah, so apparently they found this girl, not much older than you, actually, probably around your age, and apparently she's immune. So she I guess, got bitten by one of those things, one of the infected, and she hasn't turned. And it's been a while. It's been weeks, probably months at this point. And even though she's bitten, she didn't become one of them, one of those things. So the fireflies think that she has something, obviously, but I don't know. I'm not really good with science stuff. I don't know scientific things, but apparently she could be a cure for this. So yeah, that would be a miracle. That would be incredible. A girl your age, a teenager, could be the cure for all of this. Could help, could help save humanity, help save all of us. Because, we are the last of our kind at this point. The last of the human race. We're the last of us. And that's the reality. Is that we're just dying off. Not just one by one, but in hordes from this little plant, this little mushroom, basically, has destroyed all of humanity. But this small girl, well, I don't know if she's small. I mean, if she's immune, she's pretty strong, I would imagine. But this girl could save all of us, could save our world, could save our planet. And her name's Ellie. Ellie. Gosh, Ellie, I really hope you do. But, I have no idea how they would be able to, use her, I guess. It sounds bad, but use whatever she has in her body to cure all of humanity. I don't know. I have no idea how they would do that. Again, I don't know science, but gosh, if there is a way, it would be amazing. It would be incredible. But at the same time, it's a rumor, or it seems like a rumor. Those are just the things I've heard. I haven't heard really too much. So, it could be a lie. It could be something that's being talked about to give all of us hope, to help keep us alive, I guess, for whoever's benefit it is. But, so who knows? It's hard to believe. Like I said, it's hard to trust people. It's hard to believe things you hear sometimes in this world. But, like I said a million times, it would be amazing, wouldn't it? Well, I've got you at least on the way to healing up, on the way to recovery. So I think it's time to get some rest. All right, we could talk all about this terrible situation all night, but I think we both should get some rest. But before that, where are you planning on heading? Where are you going? Okay. I think I'm heading in that same direction as well. Let me get my backpack, and I think I've got enough here. So, I'm going here. And you're going, I think, here. Correct? Oh, wow. So we're both going in a similar direction, but you're definitely going a lot farther than me, that's for sure. Back here. But yes, so we are both traveling very far, and we definitely need to get some rest, especially you. Getting some rest. I know, it's hard. It's hard. You feel like you have to be awake in case someone who's infected comes by, or, Fedra or some other group, It's all about survival of the fittest, but you do need some rest. It really will help you heal up too. So I think it's time for both of us to get some rest. It will be hard for me too, trust me. But I guess I can stay and watch for a little bit, so that way you get the most rest, okay? Because, like I said, it definitely will help you heal. So, but let's both try and get some rest, and I will see you in the morning, okay?